In this video, I'm going to be unboxing, installing, and reviewing the Barrina 4-foot LED light fixture. That's bright. Hey guys, welcome to Oxman Garage. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Today I got a special video. I'm going to be upgrading the lights in my garage, and I decided to try out the Barrina 4-foot LED tube light fixture. They sell this on Amazon, and I'll put a link in the description where you can find this. So in this box with the 4-foot light fixtures, you're going to get 6 lights that you can install in a run. So you can't do more than 6 of the 4-footers. But we're going to unbox everything. We're going to put it on the table. And we're going to show you everything that comes in the box. And then next we're going to install a run of 6 on one light switch in my garage. So after we install it, we're going to give it a quick review. We're going to get these unboxed and check them out. Alright, so here's everything on the table, nice and spread out. You are going to get 6 of the 4-foot T8 LED light fixtures, and then you're going to get 6 of the individual plug-in-the-wall switches. You're going to get a bunch of the hardware, so you're going to get the brackets to attach this to the ceiling or a workbench, and then you're going to get connectors, screws, and like little plugs, and I'll show you those in a second. Next, you're going to get the hardwire cords. So if you wanted to hardwire this into a junction box rather than plugging it in, you're going to get the manual, which I'll go over during installation. And then you're going to get the plug extenders. So if you wanted to have some distance in between your lights on the ceiling, you would use this cord extension. So here's everything on the table. We'll go through the little baggie next. Alright, so here's everything that was in the little bag. So you're going to get 14 of these little clips that are going to go on the back side of the light fixture to mount to the ceiling or a wall or a workbench top. And each of the bracket is going to get one of these screws. So you get 14 brackets, 14 screws, and then next you're going to get these little plug connectors. So if you wanted to have one of these in a row without extending it, they can be butting up next to each other. So you plug that in, you take the next light fixture, and you plug it in right next to it. And then you have these plug ends, and these are going to go at the end of a run. So if you were just going to plug one of these in with one of the light switch plugs, you would want to put this on the end of it so that you're not exposing those copper terminals. So yeah, that's what's in the little baggie. Alright, so here is the manual, and this goes over the description, installation, drawing, and the big takeaway from this is that if you are using the 4-foot T8 shop light fixtures that I have, you can only use 6 lights in a run. That's very important because you don't want to overload the circuit and you don't want to cause a fire. So heed caution with that. You only want to hook up 6 lights per run. Kind of shows you a diagram, and if you're going to hardwire it, there's the color of the wires, the warning, and the warranty. So that is the manual right there. So here's the back tag. So this is, each bulb is 40 watts and 5000 K for the color. And then lastly, there's like this protective film that you need to take off. All right, so this is the installation part of the video. Directly above me, these are fluorescent T5 bulbs, and these run about 32 to 40 watts per bulb, and the color is about 4100K. So I'm going to be replacing the ones up here, and this is on a three-way switch. So in the house, I can turn these lights on if I need to come out here, grab something from one of my benches, and then go back in the house and switch it back off. So kind of like a three-way switch. This is the way it works for me. So yeah, I'm going to replace all of these on that switch with the Barrina 4-foot LED bulbs. So this is the installation part. I'm just going to show you the hard wire. I'm going to show you the plug, and then all the brackets, and installing them right above my benches. Alright, so directly above my bench here are the lights that I'm going to be replacing. I'm going to rip out all that conduit. I'm going to rip out the T5 ballast housings, and it's just going to go all the way here and then over here. So we're going to do the whole run of 6. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to make a 90-degree turn, and it's going to be 5 and 6. All right, so I got all of the old lights off the wall. It's very dark over here, but we're going to take care of that. So my next step is I'm going to make a junction box right there. All right, so we got the first light put in. We got the junction box right there. It's all hard wired in. We're going to do 4 more right here. Then we're going to make that 90-degree turn, and then 2 more over that bench. So we're going to go ahead and put the 4 in, see what it looks like afterwards. All right, so here is all 4, and I cannot believe how bright these are. You can just see the dirt and grime and the clutter on my bench a lot better than with the old lights. This is really nice. I like it. Super easy to install. You just got to put the brackets on, put those connectors in the middle of them. Super easy, and they're lightweight, so a drywall screw can keep these up. And just looking at the ground, it's so much brighter than it is over here with the fluorescent. So yeah, this is really cool. So I'm going to finish up with the 2. I'm going to put a 90-degree bend, and then I'm going to put 2 right there. All right, so we have all 6 lights installed, and it is super bright. All right, guys, we're going to wrap up this video with a quick review. I'm just going to go over a few things that I really like about the Barrina 4-foot LED shop lights. So number 1, they're really bright. If you compare them to the fluorescent lights that I have on this side of the garage and what I took down, there's no comparison. The LED Barrina definitely shines brighter. Number 2, they're easy to install. They are very lightweight. This weighs less than a pound. It's 2 brackets. You could use a drywall screw if you wanted to. I would anchor it, but it's such an easy install. They're more energy efficient. So I took down 11 fluorescent bulbs, and I'm using 6 in their place. So the 11 fluorescent bulbs that I had were 32 watts a piece. That was 352 watts. These lights from Barrina are 40 watts a piece, but just the 6 of them were to put out more light than the fluorescent. So that's 240 watts with the Barrina. So I'm saving 112 roughly watts off of my electrical system. And like I said, they're lighter weight. I mean, this weighs nothing. If you compare this to the fluorescent housing here, You have the ballast in there, the wires, and with the 2 tubes in the cover, that's over 5 pounds. It's pretty heavy. And then you have all the conduit and everything running on the ceiling to where all of this, it's cleaner, it's a better install. And lastly is the price. I really haven't talked about the price, but this is November 2023 that I'm making this video. And after taxes, it was $84 shipped to my door. And I think that's a pretty good bargain price for 6 of these. So I talked about all the good things. I do have 2 gripes. I have 2 things that I did find that I didn't like. And the first one is they're too bright. So you're thinking, wait, they're bright. I'm like, yeah, they are bright. I can see a little bit better in my garage, but it burns the retina. So if I look over at them right now and then I look back, it burns into my retina. So I gotta find a way to either get a cover or something to like make the surface a little bit cloudy, or maybe get like a cloudy tape, just to kind of filter the brightness so it's not like burning into my retinas. Second is heat. So on these, so if this is the beginning of the run and this is towards the end to the next bulb, there's a hot spot like right here on the fixture, and it feels like it's over 100 degrees like towards this end spot. But if you run your fingers down towards the other end, it gets cooler to where it's, you know, almost no temperature on this side. So that's a little concerning. There's a little bit of heat building up in the fixture. So this is something that I have to monitor while I'm in the garage, and make sure that nothing overheats. So those are the 2 things that I saw that I didn't like. So if I were to give it a rating out of 5 stars, I would do a 5 out of 5. I would recommend this. It's a bargain deal. It's easy to install. It's bright. It's efficient. Highly recommend it. Alright guys, gonna wrap up this video. Please make sure you like and subscribe to Oxman Garage if you want to see more content just like this. So I highly recommend the Barrina LED shop lights. They really complement the garage. I'm gonna be finishing the rest of the garage in these lights, and then we're gonna do a 1-year review with a YouTube short video. So we'll come back and do a quick review. So I hope you like the video. Make sure you like and subscribe. Again, this is Josh with Oxman Garage.